Hi everyone. It's really good to see you guys tonight. Um, I want to bring to your attention an incident that occurred 3 years ago. I was playing weekend league, and as you know, I rage. And for some reason, I don't know why it was in my head. I don't know why I had the thought, but I slipped the N word when I was raging. And I raged at somebody. I said the N word to somebody. It wasn't just, N word. I actually said it to somebody 3 years ago on a weekend league game. And there's recording of it. I want you guys to know that. Because if you guys cannot forgive me, then, I guess this is where we part ways. But let me explain what happened. The franchise ended tonight. The online franchise. The Coach K Football League, 17 complete seasons. 17 complete seasons. And after I finally won the Super Bowl, after I finally went 19-0, after I won my first Super Bowl, everyone in the comment Discord brought that up. 3 years ago, I made a huge mistake. I said the N word, and it was honestly the second biggest mistake of my life. Because it's on recording. It's not who I am. It's uncharacteristic. And a lot of people think I'm racist right now. The first biggest mistake was a personal thing, and it has to do with sexuality. What I'm trying to say is our franchise ended tonight. After I won it all, I said congratulations. I gave my speech. Everyone in the Discord chat somehow brought it up now. Even though they knew about it. Even though they knew I said the N word and apologized. And even though, I never said anything about it. Anything close about racism. They bring it up right now. Once I win the league. Now tell me that's not a coincidence. Tell me that, I won and they had beef and they used that to kick me and end the league. I'm going to say it one more time. That's not who I am. Saying the N word, being racist, it actually alarms me. It really makes me question, do people think that of me? In the comments below, in the last 3 years, let me know if I ever did anything racist at you, at my stream, at my opponents. 3 years ago, I was 16 years old. I was immature. The thought was in my head. For some reason, my friend said it that week. I watched a YouTube video. It was in my head. I said it. It was a mistake. If I could take it back, I could. If I could, write a whole book of apology, I would. You guys have to realize I am not that kind of person. And honestly, I don't really know what it would take to prove it. There is one thing in my favor. I've never had anything racism related the rest of my life. Besides that one moment, I never had anything ever. It wouldn't even cross my mind. I mean, I have so many friends who are of different races, honestly. And it's just like, I don't even view them like that. Like, I don't even view them like that. Like, oh, I have, 2 white friends and I have 2 black. Do you really think I count? Do you really think that's who I am? I want you guys to comment right now if you guys had any problems with me for race. Because I promise you guys, in that franchise, we have had 17 complete seasons of no problems, anything about race. We have had no problems at all, anything in that material. When I play MUT, these last 3 years, I have had nothing to do with race. In my comments, in my streams, when I make my videos, when I rage, doesn't even cross my mind, the N-word. It's like not even in my dictionary. Because it's not a word you use. It's not like, it's probably the worst word you can use. Honestly, it's worse than fuck. So, my message to the people in the Discord, my message to the people who left the league, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I did in the past. I'm sorry for making that one mistake. I can't go back. I'm trying. I can't go back. You think I'm laughing? You think that I'm here to make, some big show of myself? I'm being a teacher. I'm going to be in poverty my whole life. And it's just like, do you really think I'm going to grow up and be a teacher and be racist? Do you think that I'm going to grow up and be sexist? Do you really think that that's who I want to grow up and be? Do you think that's who defines me? Why was that brought up now? After 17 seasons of playing franchise with all those people, and I finally win it all, and they find dirt of me. They find dirt. Well, 3 years ago, you said the N-word, you're gone. That's not who I am. That's not who I am. I'm telling you right now, that is not who I am. There has not been any instances since. That was the only time in my whole life I said it. You really think that's who I am? It makes me kind of crazy. Because you're saying things I'm not. I'm an RA at college. I literally make sure that everyone gets treated equally and effectively. And I make sure that I don't even view them in that way. But I promise you that when I grow up, and I've been doing this right now, I have seriously had no problems with race my entire life. I am not that kind of person. I don't want to be that person. Besides that one N-word, in my past, I have never had that issue. And right now, I don't have that issue. It's not, again, I want to go back and erase it. I want to actually seriously grab my PS5 and just break it. Or my PS4. Because that's how mad I am at saying that 3 years ago. It's not who I want to represent. It's not what I want to promote. And I'm telling you right now, I just wish I could change it. It's the one thing I want in the whole world right now. I want to change it. Sorry about that, the water. People will tell you that I said the N-word 3 years ago. Here's what they won't tell you. I had a South Korean best friend for 6+ years before he moved away. I didn't view him as a South Korean friend. Julian Bolt one of my best subscribers is Mexican. Do you really think I view him in that way? I had a nice person who I don't even view him that way, but he is colored. I helped him with Spanish homework at least twice a week this semester. I volunteered my time to help him out, and I sat down with him and he told me stories of being in the hood in southern Ohio, and he told me his stories about what a tough life it was, and that he's grateful for being in school right now at college. That's what I do. That's not what they're gonna tell you. They're not gonna tell you what a great person I am, because they see one thing, one mistake, and they us math teachers can't talk. Dehumanize me. There it is. They're gonna pain. They're gonna view me as a different person, and that's not fair. That's not fair, because that's not who I am. That's not who I am. You can ask so many people in real life. It wouldn't even cross their mind that I'm racist, because I have that melting pot in my friend group. When I become a teacher, I'm going to make sure that nobody gets discriminated against. Color, race, sexuality, anything, what they wear. That's my job as a teacher, to be there for those kids. That's the heart I have. I want to make sure that every kid, not just about how I live my life, I want to make sure everyone gets that treatment. Not just how I treat other people. It makes me mad. It makes me mad how you view me that way. Because it's all false. It's not who I am. It really could have ruined my YouTube. It really could ruin. I'm not going to let that ruin my YouTube. That's not who I am. The franchise is over. Have I had any problems in the whole franchise? Everyone right now, for MUT, for you being in my streams, for all the years I've known you guys, for all the months, weeks, days. Have you had any problems with me with race? Have I viewed any of you differently? Tell me right now. I haven't. I'm not that kind of person. So after going 19-0, after 17 fun seasons, because that's how I viewed it, I never had any problems. I never wanted drama. I never wanted anything. Most people in that league view me as that MUT guy, a MUT guru. What did I do to you guys? I never wanted any conflict. 3 years ago, I said the N-word. It's a mistake. I messed up. But I don't know what to do right now. It was one mistake. It's not who I want to be. It's not who I wanted to be. It slipped out. It's uncharacteristic. I'm telling you guys right now, if you guys have any stories of me being racist, let me know. Because that was the only thing in my whole life. That's not who I am. I'm a man of heart, soul, dignity. You know, I'm a hard-working guy. I'm not the hardest working guy. But, you know, I bust my tail off to not only make sure that I have a great life, you know, great grades, get a great job, you know, make sure my family's okay, but I want to make sure that other people have a great life and that they're not being discriminated against, or that they're not going to have a bad experience growing up, hence me being a teacher. If I was greedy, if I was a guy who cared about myself, I would have went for the money. I would cheese in the weekend league. I would run the same play the whole game. You know, I'm not there to win, to be top 100. I know it might sound like it because I'm raging all the time. But I'm not there to always be the best. I know it might seem like it, but I'm there to prove to you guys that if I can do it, anyone can do it. And that's why I started YouTube 3-4 years ago. I told you guys that if I can do it as no money spent, because I was no money spent in the last 2-3 years up until this year. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm there for the common man. I'm there for everyone. Because I want to help everyone. Not sit there and be a racist pig. So go ahead. Think what you want. But that's not who I am. And just because I said that one word, that does not define who I am. At that very moment, you guys could probably see right through me. And guess what? I'm okay with that. Because it was a mistake. But these past 3 years, the rest of my life, before that N-word, I have been the person who most people have come to know as Matthew Kennedy. Somebody who is there to help someone when they need it. Somebody who is there to help everyone. And like I said, I have a whole lot of melting pot around me in my life. I do not view anyone differently based on sexuality or race. I want you guys to know that. If you guys want to leave the channel, I understand. I really do. Because it was a mistake, and I can't take that back. And I guess it was nice knowing you. I'm sorry for doing that. But going back to what I said earlier, I have not done anything in my outside life and my YouTube life. There was nothing I did besides that one instance of me being racist. I am just speechless right now because I'm kind of disgusted. Because if I would have lost the Super Bowl, that would have not come up. If I would have lost, it would have not come up. If I would have had a bad season, it would have not come up. People knew about that. People knew about what I said 3 years ago. They knew it. They knew of it in the franchise. But now you bring it up? Now you bring it up? Once I win it all? That is picking up dirt and saying, this is a really good kid. Yeah, but 5 years ago, he said that he's a communist. He said Putin, he's a communist. That's not who he is. He must have maybe had a fucked up thought that day. Or, that's not who I am. Please do not view me as that kind of person because it's not who I am. And I'm telling you guys right now, for the way the franchise ended after 17 years, 17 years, 17 seasons of that franchise being done, and now it comes up, you're telling me now it comes up, and that's not sus. I have my memories. You want to know what I think of that franchise? I had 17 fun seasons with no cheese, with people who came together. I don't view it that way, but apparently people want to bring race to everything. So people of all colors, people of all races, we all came together. And we were a Madden family. That's how I view it. 17 seasons of greatness, of people who came together as a family. And we had no problems at all with me and racism, with me and anything that had to do with that racism stuff, because it's non-existent. It was one mistake that I made, and I'm sorry for it. I want to take it back. I'm not proud of it. It's not who I am. Now you decide after I win it all. I won it all. I got my trophy. You really think I care about it though? Do you really think I care about it? Do you really think I care about it? Actually, yeah, I do. Because it was fun to me. It was a for fun franchise. I had a lot of fun in that franchise. You know that? I had a lot of fun. All of you guys watched the Super Bowl, up to 50 views at one time in that video. What a Super Bowl, right? What a game. You know, my post speech, you know, I even said, you know, credit the vibe. You know, what a game he played. You know, do you really think that do you really think that I had one thought of anything about race in those 17 years? There were no problems at all. And just because I won it all, now dirt arises? That's not who I am. It was one mistake. Like I said over and over in the video, it's not who I am. So here's what's going to happen going forward. There is no more franchise. 20 people in the league left. Because apparently, even though they knew about it, for many months, many weeks, they brought it up now. Even though they know I'm not that kind of person, they still left. Even though they know what I represent, the kind of person I am, even though they know I had no racism history on MUT streams, in my real life, in the last 3 years, besides that one word I used 3 years ago in one instance, and I'm not proud of it. Even after knowing all that, they still went on. Even though they knew weeks ago, they were like, okay, cool. But now that I win, it's over. How immature is that? How, all politics aside, all politics aside, how immature is that? Honestly. You really seriously don't think that, I can't even really compare this to this, but it's almost like a wife and a husband. And the husband made a mistake 5 years ago and kissed another girl. You're telling me that that's going to end the relationship? You're a cheater. You're a cheater. It was one mistake. I don't condone it. I'm not proud of it. But that's not who I am. That husband is a really loyal user. Too many Madden terms. He's a very loyal person to his wife, right? One mistake. One thing. He was drunk that night. You know, I had fucked up thoughts in my head that day. I saw a bad YouTube video. I hung out with a bad friend or whatever. That's not who I am. And he's not a cheater. He's very loyal. It was just one night he was drunk and he made a mistake. If you want to view me differently, go and do it. 20 plus people just left. Even though they knew the kind of person I was in 17 years being with them. Even after talking to them in Discord many times and having zero issues with race. Even though in MUT, if you've been in my streams, even though, you know these last 3 years, there is not a trace of me being racist. They don't care. They don't care. It's one mistake, you're gone. But you knew about that. You knew about that weeks ago, months ago. Now that I win, now I'm gone? I mean, what kind of maturity is that? That's literally, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. If you truly wanted me out, you would have done it weeks ago. Now that I win, I'm out? I mean, even after knowing me all those months in 17 seasons, and I had no racism issues, you guys view me as a racist from one mistake, which was really bad, like I said. What you guys should view me as is a genuine human being who really volunteers his time doing YouTube to promote the love of Madden for others. People should view me as a great teacher, somebody who's not volunteering because, it's my job, but somebody who is willing to take a low salary to help other people out. That's how I want to be viewed as. I'm an RA at college. I want to be viewed as somebody who is there for other people, not somebody who, is a racist. Because I never had that in my whole life besides that one moment. So the franchise is over. And quite frankly, I'm glad it is. Because I don't want to be with people who think I'm a racist. It's not who I am. And if you think that I'm that kind of person, let me know in the comments below because I want to hear your story. I guarantee you there's 0 instances besides that one mistake 3 years ago. So that's it. The franchise is over. And quite frankly, I wish the people good luck for, the 20 people who left. Good luck in your new franchise. I'm not part of it. They view me as a racist. That's not who I am. It's not who I am. So it's for false pretenses. I made a mistake, and you're willing to unforgive me, or you're not willing to forgive me for my mistake. And I just wish that you guys would have done it earlier, not after I won. It's immature. It's immature. You have beef with me? You think I'm an asshole? For doing what? I mean, what did I really do to you? What did I really do? Am I a bitch? Am I an asshole? What did I do? I celebrated my win or whatever. Most people viewed me as a genuine human being. Somebody who was there for 17 seasons. And if that's not how you viewed me, well, I don't know what I did, but let me know. I wasn't kicked for being loud, obnoxious. I was kicked for being racist. But my question is, what did I do? Besides that one mistake, but you knew about that. We're going in circles. Let me know your thoughts, and again, I'm sorry. It's not what I want to promote. And I really hope you guys can forgive me and still be on my channel. Bye guys, take care, and I had to make this video because it's being professional.